Monday. Happy Halloween. Yes, it's Halloween today. As you can see, I'm not dressed up because, yeah, I don't have anywhere to wear a costume to. Like I mentioned before, I'm going to be helping a friend out with her Amazon store from now through Christmas, and I'm going to be working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays from 9 to 3. So I'm going to have to go back on somewhat of a cleaning schedule that I had, gotten rid of a few weeks back. I'm not employed anymore. Why do I have to be so regimented with my work around here? But just going back to work temporarily, I'm going to go back on a little bit of a schedule. So Mondays are going to be my cleaning day, and then Fridays will be my normal market and grocery shopping day. So they'll be my 2 days off. So today is Monday, which means it's cleaning day. So tonight's dinner is beef stew, which I don't have a recipe that I use. I just dump stuff in the crock pot. So I'll show you that when it's time, and that will be shortly because it's already 8 o'clock. So in about an hour I'm going to start the beef stew. But you know what time it is now. It's tea time and snuggle time because it's only 45 degrees outside. We were just out to potty, and the little boy's in there waiting on the chair for me. He's like, come on, let's go. It's snuggle time. So I'm going to make my tea and snuggle with my boy, and I'll be back. All right, I'm ready to start assembling my beef stew for dinner tonight. So what I have is, if you watched my market haul, I have my 2 pounds of stew meat right in the bottom of the crock pot. Here I have a bowl of just normal all-purpose white potatoes that I have peeled and washed and cut into bite-sized pieces, and I'm going to dump those right on the top. As far as the amount of potatoes I used, I think I have like 10 potatoes in there, but my potatoes were pretty small. I was trying to use up the end of a bag, and I just used them all, and like some of them were like, I cut into 4 pieces. That's how the bigger they were. So again, about 10 potatoes, but you can use as many as you want. If you want more potatoes to make it go like longer, to use less meat and stretch your recipe out, do whatever you want. This is one of those recipes where you could change the flavors to whatever flavors you're interested in. Here I have 2 regular carrots that I've peeled and washed and sliced. And then a lot of people will add onion. If you've been watching me for any length of time, you know I despise onion. I love the flavor of it, but I cannot stand to bite into one. So no onions, but I have seen people cut up onions, or they'll use the little pearl onions. A lot of people put big hunks of celery. I like my celery raw. I can't stand it cooked. It's just one of those like weird things about me that I'm kind of weird with some of my food. But if you watched my market haul, you saw that I saved my leaves from my celery, and I'm just going to dump those right on the top, just for the celery flavor. And then at the end, they can easily be picked out, or a lot of the small ones will literally fall into nothing. You won't have anything left. They'll just kind of like go away. Is that the word? They'll just go away. Okay. Now when you cook in a crock pot, you don't really have to add a lot of liquid. The crock pot kind of makes its own liquid. So I'm not going to add any liquid to this at all, except some Worcestershire sauce. And because I'm going to be home all day, I will keep an eye on it, just to see what the liquid content looks like. If I think it needs some more juice or gravy, I'll mix up some beef broth, and if it needs to be thickened a little bit, I'll just add a little bit of flour to my beef broth. But since I'm going to be here all day, I'll have you guys with me to show you how I check it and what it looks like. I'm going to put in 2 bay leaves. Well, look at my bay leaves. Isn't this pitiful? That's what happens when you buy cheap brand spices. You don't even get whole bay leaves. Look at that. It looks like there's a mouse in my bay leaves. And again, those at the end I can pick out. And I, again, love the onion flavor. I just can't stand to bite an onion, so I'm going to put plenty of onion salt in this, and then basic salt and pepper. And I'm just going to give that a quick stir. And that's going to be on low for 8 hours, but again, I will check it periodically throughout the day. And I'll put the camera up here in a second. You could put garlic in this. I've seen a lot of people fry up their beef cubes first so that they are kind of browned on the outside. Again, one of those recipes where there's no real right or wrong way. So here it is from the beginning. We'll check on it later. Time to clean.
Okay, so this is where I'm currently at. I was bored with my current living room setup, so I'm trying to move it around. So I moved my TV back here, and now I can't get it to connect. No, I should just let things alone. Oh, I really should. And now I'm kind of stuck because my recliners are not wall huggers. Well, then you have to keep them so far out away from the wall to be able to recline with them. I am just not having a good day. Oh, why did I even start this? But now that I got that big, heavy entertainment center moved, I am not moving that back. It is not happening. My husband is going to be so upset with me when I come home. And now all the pictures I have hung don't work with where I'm putting the furniture. Oh, I just need to go take a nap. Okay, so it's just about 4 o'clock. We're going to plan on eating around 5. I wanted to show you what this looks like a while. Everything is done, and as you can see, I have quite a bit of liquid in the bottom, but I don't have as much as I would like. So I've mixed up some beef broth, and I did that just using this Better Than bouillon, and I actually cleaned it out. I used the rest of what was in there. So I'm going to add some beef broth in here. And to thicken it up a little bit, I put some flour and water into the glass jar. I'm just going to dump that right in there. And there's one more thing that I'm going to add. It's a browning and seasoning sauce. I've seen different varieties in my travels over the United States. The product we have here is called Kitchen Bouquet. I think there's one that's also called Gravy Master or something like that. I'm just going to put about 2 teaspoons of that in here as well. Darken it up a little bit. And when I tasted it, I tasted a piece of the beef. I think it does need a little more salt. Let me taste it again with the broth on it. Let me hunk of potato here. Can't get anything. Yeah, there's a lot more salt. Can I tell the potato's hot? I can't even talk. Alrighty. So back on with the lid. I'm just going to let this sit on warm for the next hour. I gave up on the living room. It went back to the way it was, except for I moved the big tree on the other side of the entertainment center. That's it. I gave up. I had to put it all back. My foot is killing me. I'm done. My honey is sweeping the bedrooms and bathrooms for me. I did get everything cleaned in there, but yeah, I am wore out. So the only thing I did figure with moving the TV down this way more, I'm hopefully going to be able to get a Christmas tree, because for a while I didn't think I was going to be able to get one. And I'm going to put it here, but I'm going to have to get rid of the end table. But since this person here, with the entertainment center being up here more, they wouldn't have been able to see the TV. So now that the entertainment center is that way, at least the person sitting here with a tree here will be able to see the television. Oh, the joys of working with 900 square feet. There's a little baby. Yeah, he's hungry. So anyway, Mike just got home. He knows how exhausted I am and how much my foot hurts, so he's finishing up my vacuuming. The beef stew is ready and looks yummy. So that's it for now. My tradition on Halloween every year, once the kids got to the point where they weren't trick-or-treating anymore, I made my new tradition. I watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show every Halloween. So that is where I'm going to be tonight. So I will check in with you later when it's time to watch Dr. Frank Ensperger. Devil dog. Come on, devil dog. You. He is not impressed.
No, not really. Not with a leash.
Come on.
Now it's like it's too loose.
He says, this is bullshit. You dress me up, make me walk. Where's my chair?
Dog abuse.
Your wings are coming off. Hi.
This is gonna work.
Happy Halloween and good night.